Hey, this is Bruce Cook. This is going to be another update on my indoor pepper plants that I'm raising. So this is pretty much the end of February 2024. And I had said in my last video, update video, that I would make another update once I got my big light put in. And so I actually had this in, I don't know, it was either later that same night that I made the last update or it was the next day. I got that in. Everything went well, and I also got my the sides of this grow box straightened out. So I had to go to Home Depot and get these. It was actually one of those fence post things, and I had to cut the top of it off. But I got one on each side of the walls just to kind of straighten it out. It's still not going to be perfect. If there's anybody watching this that has built grow boxes from scratch, I'm sure you'd probably be thinking to yourself that mine looks like crap because of all the bubbles, because you really don't want to have bubbles in your Mylar reflective film, because that'll screw around with the light bouncing around in there, and you can end up having like a magnifying glass effect on your plants, which I have had to deal with this past 4 years that I've been making grow boxes. I do the best I can with the budget I have. So, I mean, there was far less bubbles when I first created this thing. I think there was only a couple of them in there, but I mean, shoot, this thing's a year and a half old, so. But anyways, as you see, everything is looking good so far. Everything's growing pretty quick. You can see there's a heck of a lot more foliage on these plants, growing taller. And it would be, I put the smaller plants in the front, so these are going to be the same plants, the seedlings I featured in my last video when I said I finally got them all put into larger cups. So as you can see, these things are growing nicely. And let's see, there's, oh, I know, I was just thinking there was something else I wanted to show off. So I don't know if I ever featured these before. So I have, there's a couple plants that I grew for the fun of it, a lavender and a peppermint plant. So I used to have these in quart-sized containers. I actually grew these, well, I sowed the seeds for these things back in, I don't know, it was like March or April. I think it was March last year. I think it was when it was whenever I had first put my pepper plants outside last year. And for the fun of it, I got some seeds from Walmart for peppermint and lavender. And these things grew, see, my bedroom's kind of a mess. Let me get these, oh. So I got this peppermint plant. Like I said, these things were in quart-sized containers, and I repotted them yesterday and put them into 1-gallon containers. When I had watched videos on how to grow these properly, people were saying you had to have these in deep soil, like meaning the roots needed a lot of soil underneath to grow into. So those quart-sized containers I had them in were far from ideal, but when I got the seeds and I sowed them and started growing them, I was out of containers to put these in other than the quart size. So, but as you can see, the peppermint plant has been growing quite a bit. And the lavender, now that I need to get these plastic bags out of the way so you can't see it. Hang on. So, I mean, for as old as this lavender plant is, you would expect it to be way taller, but having it in a container much smaller than what's recommended is, of course, going to stunt its growth. Surprisingly, it wasn't root bound really bad. So, now if it was my pepper plants, the whole container would be nothing but a ball of roots. So, that didn't happen with my lavender or even my peppermint plant. But these things smell great. These are supposed to be a couple different plants that are supposed to help deter outdoor pests that will attack your plants. So I'm gonna try to grow a bunch more of these things and have them all around my pepper garden outside. Now, whether they work or not, it's, you know, it's whatever. They smell good. That's all I know. But yeah, if there's anybody subscribe to me or watch my videos for the paintball or even the real firearms videos that I put out, target shooting videos. Sorry I haven't hardly put anything out lately. You know, since I had my surgery, I've only been able to do so much, at least in terms of the paintball stuff. And you know, as far as shooting the real guns, I mean, that costs money like anything, but it's really expensive. So hopefully here soon I'll be able to get up a bunch of we'll get up some more paintball videos and maybe some target shooting videos once I get my taxes here in a couple weeks. And but anyways, that's my update. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you in the next one.